Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today is our wedding anniversary and it's been 13 years, so I have 13 years experience. So today I'm going to be telling you the 13 lessons I've learned. So the first lesson, number one, marriage has no manual. Warning: don't go into marriage with a manual. Go in with the consciousness that you have to work at it every day and fine-tune everything to work in your favor and the favor of both of you in the relationship, in the marriage. But don't go in with a manual. Don't. Doesn't work with manual. Marriage has no manual. That's number one. Live in the consciousness of that and no peace. Now to lesson number two. The second lesson I've learned in marriage is that it's important not to compare your partner to somebody else. No comparison. Comparison is recipe for disaster. Don't compare. No comparison in marriage. Comparison is recipe for disaster. Don't compare your partner to somebody else's partner. Comparison will frustrate you. Comparison will put in a competition that is unnecessary. So no comparison. Never compare your husband, never compare your wife to somebody else's husband or wife. So no comparison. That's lesson number two. No comparison. Okay? So lesson number three, live in the consciousness that you are not perfect and therefore be teachable. Don't come into a marriage with the consciousness that you have reached your peak, So be teachable. Your partner will always have something he needs you to know, needs you to do. So be teachable, be bendable. Don't be so rigid as to make sure that the relationship doesn't work because you are not teachable. So lesson number three, be teachable. Then lesson number four, my fourth lesson, sorry. Be kind. We cannot overestimate or overflog the importance of being kind to our partners. Sometimes you could be quarreling over this and that. Make sure you talk to them or talk to him or her nicely. Be kind to each other. Live in the consciousness that it's the two of you, and therefore be kind. Be very, very kind to your partner. Be kind to your partner. That's my lesson number 4. Be kind to your partner. And lesson number 5. Go away as often as possible. Spend time together. After marriage, a year or 2, 3, you start living, in the reality of so many things around you. Make sure you still get away, especially after you have kids. There will be so much pressure in every aspect of your life. But remember that it's the two of you. So always get away as often as possible. It can even be staycation. Let the children go and stay with somebody, grandma, grandpa, or whoever that you trust, but stay together as often as possible. Get away as often as possible. Spend time together. Very, very important in marriage. Spend time together. Alone. Spend time together. That's my lesson number 5. Lesson number 6. Lesson number 6, I will say, is live a balanced life. It's extremely important to live a balanced life. What does that mean? Put each other on that pedestal where everything is balanced. You spend time together. You work hard. Make everything balanced. Don't live a life that you don't get to see each other and you're just chasing life on different pedestrians. So live a balanced life that both of you have the same set goals and you are going in that same direction towards achieving it for the good of both of you or your family. Live a balanced life. That's lesson number 6. Live a balanced life. So lesson number 7. Respect each other's opinion. Both of you grew up in different background, different environments, so you have different ideas of ideals. So after marriage, live in the consciousness of that and respect each other's opinion. Don't be condescending. Don't condescend on each other's ideas and opinion. Respect each other's opinion, especially when it comes to decisions on where to live, what to buy, what not to buy, what cars to use, children, schooling. So all that, just live in the consciousness that each of you have your own ideas, and in those ideas, don't make the other person uncomfortable in trying to get your own opinion across. So live in the consciousness that you are unique, and therefore just compromise and balance it, but live in that consciousness. Respect each other's opinion. Don't hurt each other's feelings in trying to make decisions, life decisions, that is. That's lesson number 7. Another lesson I've learned is that the fact that it's very, very important to be each other's friends. Don't ever see your partner as your enemy. Talk together, relate on every level. Be each other's friends. Come together. There's a oneness expected of you by God. God created marriage, so you are supposed to enjoy it. Live in the consciousness of that. Be each other's friends and do everything together. Live in oneness. Whatever issues around you, that it is both of you against the whole planet. So live together in oneness and respect each other and love each other and live in the consciousness of the fact that it is both of you. Live in oneness. So the 10th lesson I've learned is the fact that communication is very important in marriage. Communication, as a communication can end the marriage. So it's important to communicate with your partner. Sometimes you're so annoyed with each other, you cannot even talk, but there's a way to communicate. Communicate with each other from time to time. Communication will help you to understand each other better and will help you to move forward together in unity, in peace, and in love. So communicate with your partner as often as possible. That will help your connection and that will affect every aspect of our life. So make sure you communicate well with your partner from time to time. Communication is key. How you are feeling is not a mind reader, she's not a mind reader, so communication will move you forward in your marriage. Very important. Communicate. Now to the 13th lesson that I've learned in my 13 years of marriage is the fact that is it important for both of you to have a coping mechanism for loss. Loss is part of life. You win some, we gain some. You have a coping mechanism in such a way that whatever comes your way, you are still friends. Very, very important, extremely important. Don't deprive each other of life pleasure, don't deprive each other of body pleasure because of whatever happens. Be each other's friends no matter what. Coping mechanism must be in place. Have a way around everything. Give each other space, give each other time, but have a coping mechanism. Don't, because of life situations, now drift apart. Very important to be each other's friends from day one of marriage to eternity. You understand? Those are the 13 lessons that I've learned. That's worked for me. It's still working. I'm still learning. I'm not an expert. I'm just somebody with 13 years experience. So thanks for watching. Bye. Bye. Thank you.